Hello y'all, this is the Roblox game Blox Cards, and we're playing with a police group deck. The police group in Blox Cards is a blue group that is centered around controlling the field by locking. The group keeps the opponent's cards at bay by keeping them constantly locked while buffing themselves in the process. So the police will aim to keep the enemy fighters locked while buffing their own allied fighters, which may involve locking themselves. We do have the group's legendary here, Aesthetical, and a bunch of other police cards. And besides them, we also run Gato and Lohit in this deck because they're there to take advantage of the police fondness for locking everyone up in this game. And we do have the Shadow Realm as kind of like a board wipe. And with all that said, let's see what these cards can do. I should note I will have the code for this deck in the video description. And besides that, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. We're now going to be finding the user Pyrafly, and let us cast LuigiFan103. Then discard Police Cooperator and in turn, and see what our opponent will do. We'll probably cast LuigiFan103 again, and see what they do after that. LuigiFan103 is good, I believe. Our opponent is playing what looks to be Blox, which is a mono blue group. So this is blue versus blue possibly, and the police group excels in locking both the opponent and its own fighters, and their fighters are moderately cheap, and on the downside, locking becomes useless against a deck that can work without attacking or the ability to attack, and they're vulnerable to aggro and stall breaking decks. So let's cast Isaac033 and see if they can help us out here. Come on, use that on LuigiFan103. And let us discard the Gravity Inspector. And do we want to cast another card? No, in turn though. And just see what they do. And they have Colonel Graf and Blox Squire out on the field. So LuigiFan103 is going to be targeted. And down goes Colonel Graf. Okay, they're going to use Blox Archer. How unfortunate. They're going to use... Oh my goodness gracious, that is rude. Very, very rude. We're going to lose power now. And so, what do we need here? What would be good? Use Lohit maybe, or no. Discard Lohit, and let us now cast Police Combatant. Or do we want to do that? I don't know. Cast Police Combatant. No. Yes. We'll do it. Fine. And we'll lock some cards up here and use Police Officer on LuigiFan103 to give more power to our cards. Well, more health, more accurately. And that is what they do. Okay, so their cards are locked up. We'll probably play Police Cooperator in the next turn. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a big board wipe, but they may have one potentially. And what do we want to cast? We have Rapid Response, Police Cooperator, and Police Officer. I may play Police Cooperator because it will give us more card drawing ability, and they'll use Draconic Council. Our opponent is searching for something. Very curious to see what that is. We need to break through their lines before they can successfully find the cards they're looking for. And let us now use Secure the Event, or no, just use Police Cooperator and use that card there, and use it on Blox Squire, and that will give us a card because of how it searches for things. And let's lock LuigiFan103. Good. Well, yeah, because of its effect. And put Secure the Event in the base plate. Cast Rapid Response. First, have this card attack here. Do that. And use Rapid Response. So we'll have Crowd's Favor, more or less. And that's just how it works. So let us now in turn. So we have Crowd's Favor at this point. We have the initiative. Do they have a board wipe to stop us? They may have one because they're playing somewhat passively. They do not. And a target enemy fighter will lose 500 power into its next end step. We have to overwhelm this Blox deck because Blox is also very good at trying to control the board and control the field in general. Sort of the Rapid Response will be locked and it's going to be destroyed in the next turn. How unfortunate. We'll cast probably SwatPhantom very soon. Maybe a good call. And we have all these police officers. We may get one destroyed very soon, because if these police officers aren't bad, but they just don't have any kind of health, They don't have any power, and now they're going to gain... Oh my goodness gracious, the core Blox Guardian. Really, I don't like the power loss. It's very irritating. So attack with this card here to let it get destroyed. Fine. And we couldn't... I attacked the wrong one. So attack now. Target something. Cast Aesthetical here. So let us now see what our opponent will do. So charge in with this fighter here. Let it get destroyed. Sure. And just target the core Blox Guardian. Get that done here. And just let them intentionally destroy some fighters. Use SwatPhantom. And I'll lock some cards up, but they do gain power at the very least. So that's going to be a lot of power for us, honestly. Now, let us put Luigi Fan 103 in the base plate. And in turn, if they destroy one fighter, that would be... Our cards are locked, but we're going to probably play Rapid Response in order to unlock all allied fighters. Then lock them for one turn, or maybe play... Gato lose. It doesn't really matter which one we play. So there goes the core Blox Guardian. It's gone. They have core Blox Scourge Lord being a nuisance. And whenever a core Blox you control dies, draw a card. And they have your name here now. Oh boy. So let us... We can't do anything currently. So put the police officer in the base plate. And in turn, very curious to see what they'll do here. Our cards can now attack more. So what are they going to do? I wonder. Probably play Police Taskmaster very soon. And we're going to draw even more cards. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. You didn't attack. We're going to attack you now though. And so the Police Combatant takes some damage. It's gone. Oh, what? I'm going to draw so many cards. Very irritating. We can do the same thing, but we just need to overwhelm them quickly enough. And let's see what they're going to do here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Very curious. We may play Luigi Fan 103 because they're going to have that your name crystal to definitely make things more painful for us. Oh my goodness, they keep drawing cards. If they lose any more of their fighters, they're going to get... How to say? They're going to get... What? They will be milling themselves by accident. So they cast the core Blox Guardian. Oh well. They cannot destroy that card in one turn. There goes your name. Whatever, they're going to destroy Luigi Fan 103. We have another one. That is a common, well, it's an uncommon blue fighter. So at the very least, we can play a second one. And let's now... We can't do anything yet. How irritating. So cast... What do we want to do here? Cast, say, SwatPhantom. And do that. And let us now use Rapid Response here. So they may think they have us on the ropes. They don't. So use this now, Rapid Response. And in the next turn, the police are going to come and arrest all of the core Blox cards here. So in turn, let's see what they do. And our cards can attack now. We have so much power. Do they have a board wipe? I hope they do. I really hope they do, because our cards are strong and they want to destroy these core Blox opponents. And there goes the core Blox Guardian. It's gone. They're going to about mill themselves if they lose any more cards, honestly. And they're going to discard one. They discarded the core Blox Squire, a foil copy of it. So let's see what they do here. Do we cast? I don't know, we may cast the Gravity Inspector in the next turn. If we just lock down their cards constantly, that will give us the initiative. Will just give us the advantage we need in order to push through. And there goes the police officer. Oh well. And what are they going to play next? They're going to lose their Scourge Lords in the next turn no matter what. Those are rare cards, so once they're gone, they are gone. And they're not coming back. They're going to be out of the game, out of this match entirely. And so Aesthetical, our legendary fighter's going to lose 500 power into its next end step. Okay, what are they going to target? They targeted police. The Rapid Response to car. They're targeting the police car. There goes Rapid Response. Is going to get destroyed now. Oh well. And will they sacrifice anything here? I don't know. They may. And so reset the stats of enemy fighters. Destroy all choice cards in your hand. Whatever. They're going to target that. The core Blox Scourge Lord, I suppose. They're going to definitely lose both of those Scourge Lords in the next turn, whenever we had the chance to attack. So that's going to be fun. They cast now. Oh my goodness. Core Blox Shaman again. Really? They're not going to destroy the card. You're not going to destroy it. It's temporary. Why? Oh my goodness gracious. It's temporary. They're going to cast... Do you want to use your name on it? Why? Oh, they're resetting the power. That's a pretty smart call. But annoying, nonetheless. And so, let us attack now. We could return everything to its hand, but we don't want to do that. Cast Luigi Fan 103. Get that done. And so our cards gain some power. Destroy this card here. Get it gone. And we want to cast more of these. I don't know. We have Gravity Inspector. We could use it to lock down their cards. Maybe a good idea, maybe a bad idea. Target this card here, though. And cast now. Cast a Police Combatant. And do that. Intentionally let the SwatPhantom get destroyed, please. And they'll get this. Well, they won't get destroyed. Never mind. So now cast the Rapid Response. Goodness gracious, the police get such good draw if they get the chance to do that. And let's discard the Gravity Inspector. So be ready to attack in the next turn. They'll have to deal with that. So our opponent is definitely on the back foot here as we prepare to attack with a ton of cards. And they forfeit. They don't want to fight the police any longer. GG to Pyrofly. And that was a very interesting matchup between the core Blox and the police. And with that, this has been the police group in Blox cards. If you enjoyed the game, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like and subscribe.